So I'm going to begin working in groundwork with Smokie, and I'm going to do the same things that you would see in our basics in groundwork. I'm going to get him just to be forward. Forward is really number one. Having his attention is probably number one. Having him be comfortable being forward is really important. And forward physically, but forward with the mental attitude. Forward being a willingness to move his feet and to know that in moving his feet, he will create his reward. I think his feet have gotten a bit stuck, maybe over the last year. I'm going to send him forward on my circle. And as I ask, I'm going to share a little bit about what I'm feeling. I'm asking for a little bit more, and there's a nice try. And I didn't get a try. I wanted to try with my energy, and I want him to lead up a little better. As you can see, he's comfortable with that energy and not trying to move his feet for it. So when I ask him to come up forward a little bit by opening my hand, I'm going to work with him over time to get him to respond to that. So in part of his groundwork, I'm going to be working for him to be more responsive to the halter. There he's a bit pokey again. So that's why I'm using this flag. It's going to help me. First, it's going to help me get him to respond to the halter. The flag, as you can see, is very effective, and he's very responsive to the flag, and I don't need to use it very much. But my timing of using it will help him be more responsive to the halter. Now, in order for me to keep him responsive to this flag, I need to make sure that every time I use it, that he does something through his feet and gets his own reward, which means, in this case, when he walks out a little bit more, this is a nice walk. I'm going to let him soak there for a moment. That when he does walk out and he does respond to this flag, that I quiet the flag. So I'm going to go the other direction. That's nice. So there's a deep breath there and a licking of the lips. And although it seems like as I was working with that in Smokie, he seemed very calm and understanding, I think sometimes inside, when a horse is that pokey, that there's a little bit of resistance going on inside of him, and that can't feel very good as a way to live one's life. I'm sure if it's not you, you have a friend, or you've had times in your life when it's been challenging to get out of bed and the whole day feels hard. And that's us carrying around a brake or an extra weight that we don't need, that it's time to let go of. And one of the extra weights Smokie needs to let go of is that it's okay to move his feet. In fact, he could even move them too much, and he would be okay. But he wouldn't run into trouble. I want him to run into some consequences, but the consequences shouldn't be too much that cause him trouble. They should just be enough to be uncomfortable. So we want to make the wrong thing uncomfortable or difficult and the right thing easy. But you don't want to make it so uncomfortable that it causes him to quit trying.